I don't understand why y'all keep sending me videos. And if you're gonna send me videos, can they be good quality? Can they be y'all be sending boring videos? Like I didn't want to hurt their feelings last week, but the shits be boring. Like how you flicking your own bean and you not even moaning? Like you don't know how to do yourself properly. Like you,
So
like you
just
didn't listen to Chloe Bailey when she said, "Treat me how I treat me." Like what is you? They gave you a whole tutorial on how to use the rose, and y'all still. Mm,
still
mm.
just not just ugh.
Look, I done did me so well. I done broke nails up in there. Okay.
All right. All right.
Hey,
All right.
she said I'm leaving here with something.
It was oh,
So, hey, I know it's that kind of
and
chat
here's the
tonight.
thing.
I'm gonna break a nail to
What?
get there.
But here, one time, Cass and I had argued so bad, and I was like, I don't, I don't want to make up because I want to do it. Like I could not let him know that he was right, and he was right. Okay, but I'm a Taurus. He was Scorpio. I couldn't let him know he was right, and I wanted him to scratch my itch, but I didn't want him to. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just rub one out real quick. And he's so observant. He's like, three of your nails are missing, and they are. And I was about to have to ask you to go up and retrieve them, but they day in the life of living with Tash. Day in the life of living with Tash. And he just looked at me like, instead of just saying you sorry, you went through all of that and did. And I'm not talking about like broke off the tip. I'm talking about whole nail, whole acrylic nail.
Oh my god. Like the whole oh Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
The fuck was you doing? Digging for gold up in there?
That
yes.
was that was aggressive.
It was very
That
aggressive.
was very aggressive.
That was
I was I was
that was a that was a fiery passion for
high
self
50
love,
shades of
for
grade
for
myself.
self for
Okay.
self for self love, and you should respect it.
High 50 shades of grade myself. It's not the worst that I've done. I gave myself a concussion once. And do you know how creative you have to get trying to explain to somebody in the emergency room how you gave yourself a concussion from self love?
Okay, I need to hear that story. I need to hear that story.
Okay, so
I think I need to hear that story, but I'm not real sure.
I was okay. I was
It's like
single. Okay, at this point in time, I have been single for quite a while. Okay, and I had lied to myself like I have self control. I can be celibate until the one comes. Okay, I was gonna be the one that night. Okay, um, and I was also redecorating my bedroom. So I didn't have my bed. I had to wait for the frame to come. So I have a day bed that I keep in my office. I had just scooted it over. Day bed is a twin bed. I'm used to being in like a queen or a king size bed. So I'm getting it, and my leg was like bent, and it was getting good, and I pushed up and slammed my head into the bars of the daybed.
Hmm.
Did this cause me to stop? No. Kept going. Scooted up again. Head went through the bars of the daybed and hit the wall. And then when I started seeing stars, I was like, maybe I should seek medical attention. But then my head was stuck. Um, I had to call my cousin's girlfriend to come help me out. And explaining it to the nurse, she looked at me like I needed to be on a 72-hour hold because I'm pretty sure she thought I was having hallucinations.
ah, sweet baby Jesus.
And
Did
my
you
cousin's
did you
girlfriend is now my cousin has now arrived. It is standing there. My cousin's girlfriend is like trying to tell the story, but not tell the story because it's my cousin standing there. And she's like, "Oh, babe, can you go get us a cup of coffee? Can you go?" He's like, "Oh, she doesn't need coffee right now." She's like, "Go get us a snack." Like, just trying to get. She goes, "Yeah, that is That is exactly what happened. And she smacked the wall hard. She's like, "Cause I heard her, and I was downstairs." Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. So yes, that's where we at, folks. Whoever's joining us in the chat and you're watching us and listening to us, yes, this is where we at right now. Hearing aggressive masturbation stories.
Yeah, my cousin's girlfriend was also like, she's like, if you're like this by yourself, she's like, I'm a little afraid of how you are with people. I am a dainty lady.
Hold up. Let me get my feet up. Let me get my feet up because I can feel the BS. Hold up.
I'm a fucking lady.
Right.
Yeah,
And on that note, let me get something to drink real quick,
right
and then we get this show started.
Where are we streaming right now? Is Chaos in the chat?
We are streaming on YouTube, Facebook, not on TikTok just yet. Cause if we were streaming on TikTok, we'd have been kicked off by now.
Yeah.
First on
They-
TikTok,
they
like,
don't-
did you? TikTok would
they
see
don't-
my face and be like, didn't we just put you on punishment?
Yeah.
Said, bitch,
They
did we just kick you off?
That's all the hell.
Then TikTok would be like, bitch, did we just kick you off?
Like,
Hold
literally,
up.
35 minutes ago, we told you. Sit in the
Said,
corner.
wait a minute, hold up. Hang on, let me get some drink. I'll be and we get this show started. Hold on.
Ouch. I gotta stop scratching my arm.
After the last two stories, then the least of your worries, my friend.
It's very, very true.
your arm will be just fine.
Well, okay, so I did, well, my leg gave out a little bit earlier. Like I told you, I fell and spilled lemonade all over myself, which, yeah, and I can only imagine what it sounded like when he was upstairs, well, up here, changing. Because he was like, what did you do? I fell. Like, it's just a normal thing. And I don't know why bruises itch to me. Because it's just a little bruise from, the table downstairs in the living room.
Yeah.
Like my arm caught it just a little bit, just on the corner, so it bruised just a little bit. I don't know why the bruise itches.
It's usually just your body healing, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not so mad about the bruise. I'm mad that I spilled my lemonade. And I know that's what I should not have been concerned about, but I still was. I got 2 sips of that lemonade,
Oh,
and that was it
see,
was
that's messed up.
yeah.
Hold
I
up,
was looking forward to
wait.
that lemonade.
Hold up, now let me ask you this: now, the lemonade, was it absolutely like the perfect lemonade with like the right amount of sugar and just cold enough to like it? Oh,
we had just got it. It was right after that lady had told me to sit down, and I sat down. Then I got a lemonade since I was sitting down, being hey, because I feel like she was the type of black woman that she would have went outside and cut a switch and came back and like tore me up. So I was gonna listen to her. I took like a sip in the car, got in,
all right.
and fell and all over me. And my dress was cute too. I was gonna try to be cute today, but now I'm back to boy clothes. So
That's messed up. That's all. That's all. 50 Shades of fucked up right there.
yes.
I think Jay Thomas mentioned in a comment. Hey Jay, I can't see the chat. I'm on my phone.
All right. It always makes me nervous going live on TikTok. We're gonna try it and see.
You and me both.
We did good last week.
Yeah,
we
that was
made it
last
the
week.
Whole way.
Yeah, that was last week.
We made it the
Yeah.
whole week with me, though. I am a wild. I know I'm a firecracker. I know I'm the wild.
And Thomas.
Okay?
And Thomas, yeah. Because
Speak of the devil, where is Thomas?
Yeah, where is he?
he is with the missus this weekend because it is their anniversary weekend. So
It's the
He is out.
anniversary.
Oh,
he
he's not
is-
coming.
Yeah. Well, he's coming,
Oh,
but he's just not coming.
but
He's
just
coming,
not
but he's just not here.
Yeah,
Wagga, wagga, wagga.
it's time for the time later. It's time for the time later. Yep, they're gonna be.
He's getting the McCormick special.
He's putting that McCormick seasoning.
Right? That's what he's doing.
No, remember he's on his what is it? His farewell tour.
Yeah, he's on his farewell tour right now.
His nuts are on their farewell tour.
The man-
This weekend, his nuts are singing taps.
right?
John Cena, motherfucker.
And John Cena now.
That's okay, cause
Does that mean you hold the
something's
championship?
up.
Are you gonna retire?
Like, I mean, like
I'm
how is that working? Because I mean, how's the math on that mathing? I don't know. Anyway, so it's 9:00. If you're watching and listening to us, then you know what? It would
Don't
help.
worry.
It would help if you listen to us if I actually turned on the radio, and which I did, and now we're doing now because the radio is on. So now we are officially at this show started.
get this party started.
So if you notice now, we are down one member, and that member is Thomas the Villa Bishop, and so he is out with the missus, enjoying some,
we have no supervision.
you know, some time.
The maniacs are running the asylum.
So
today.
yes, we are here. I am your host tonight. I am Gilbert. I am the Angry IT Nerd, and I am here with my two great co-hosts tonight. First of all, let me introduce to you the brand newest lady of this ragtag family. I still have no clue why she even decided to join. I still don't, but you know,
Because I'm here to settle records.
she set the records. So Taz,
I'm here to settle records. That's
say
what I'm
hello
doing.
to the people.
Hello. Plus, I was told I got big stud energy. I read the comments, folks. I'm with a man.
It is a good thing that I did not spit my coffee out just then. Whew. It is a good
So
thing that
there's bigger-
sometimes I can control that shit.
So there's bigger studs out there.
Right?
They was
Yeah.
talking about me like I was the final boss of studs. Like, dang.
Right?
I know I wear a lot of t-shirts, but I do I look girly from time to time. Shit. But you still can't be my girlfriend now. DM me.
All right. DM her. Next up, we've got the man with the crispiest, freshest beard ever on this whole entire app. That is right. He's got the crispiest beard on this whole entire app. Gambit.
You realize we're on several apps right now.
Exactly.
You realize Chaos
Yes.
him and Chaos are gonna battle tomorrow over the beers.
Yeah.
Chaos is being.
Well, you know what?
It's rather
I'm gonna-
joyous and
I
fantastic.
stick by my words until Chaos shows up. Then if Chaos shows up, then maybe it may be chaos. But until chaos shows up, then it's just
Wait a
game.
minute. Wait a minute. In the chat, you gotta be specific because you know
No,
he's
if he-
watching in the
okay.
chat, or if he shows up behind me.
If he shows up behind you, then we might have then that's a different story.
There he is. Lies. My beard is the best. The baby says you have to show up behind me.
Well, you are not here live, so you cannot prove that,
Okay.
sir.
Technically, he
Okay,
is.
okay.
Well, you are not on camera, sir.
I'll take second. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Lord Jesus. What?
I'm totally okay with taking second.
No, I'm like chaos does have some freshest beard. I'm not gonna lie. Chaos's beard is
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
it is the tightest. Not gonna lie.
there you go.
It's coming up the stairs.
I knew it. I knew it.
Chaos.
No disrespect to beers.
I already conceded, and
Yo, y'all.
and this is just
Listen. I already conceded as well. All right. I already said you had the best beard, man. I already said you had the best.
Beard board. There was supervision snooping somewhere. I told you.
Hey, Chaos, always a pleasure, never a chore.
I was upset because okay, for those of y'all that don't know, I do have severe hearing loss. So
What?
when he comes up the steps, I can feel the vibrations. That's why I paused for a minute. So I was like, is he coming up the steps? Because I could feel it. And then poof, through the door he comes.
I was gonna say, and I'm just talking shit because I can feel it within the force. May the force be with you, everyone.
May the fourth be with you. So,
I got my Star Wars shirt on. You can't see it because of the fucking green screen. But hey,
We are
Well-
running amok in Arkham right now.
well, I don't have a Star Wars shirt on. I just have a dark saber that I made and an Anakin
that's
Skywalker
better.
replica lightsaber.
definitely better.
I was going to put on one of my Star Wars shirts, and then I realized it does not fit this week. So yeah, yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
But at least I don't
That's
have overalls on today. That's a plus. We're finally out of overalls. Y'all, first of all, Chaos dressed me, like literally dressed me. When I say that, I'm not saying like, oh, he picked out the clothes and set them out for me. No, I asked him to get something out of the suitcase that I hadn't taken out of the suitcase to put in the dresser. And he goes, wait right here. And this is how simple I can be at times, okay? He is giving me instructions, and I'm just following it, not thinking. Next thing you know, he's standing in front of me just buttoning up these overalls. And I'm like, I look like Sanford and stuff. And he giggles. And then we go to the store. I get out the car, and he starts recording. I watched the video back. First of all, I look like the captain of the Lollipop Guild. Thank y'all for telling me that shit. Y'all ain't shit. You not fucking say that that's what I look like. Y'all could have told me I look like an extra from Wicked. Motherfuckers, y'all didn't say shit. Fuck you both. Fuck you both. That is not loyalty. And everybody say, you they so cute. I look like somebody's lost child.
Like, first of
Look like
all,
Sanford's lost
say-
daughter.
he's like, first of all, fuck you.
We
Second
know
of
about
all,
Lamont Sanford. I guess I was Laura Sanford.
he said, second of all, your mama. How about that?
I was just cracking up at what Chaos was saying. All his hands, used car sales lot.
All right now. All right now, that's what killed me.
Oh yeah, we did go
Oh
see
shit.
SZ this weekend, and us talking about SZ's cooking made you hungry. Oh, honey, let me tell y'all over YouTube, he packed us a to-go bag, right? Now to go with the catfish that we brought home. I need y'all to realize that the day before, like I had made cabbage this week, so we have some cabbage left. I also made some homemade from scratch red beans and rice, so we got that up in there too. When we get done with this show, let me explain to y'all that I'm about to put a little catfish, some hot sauce, that corn into some spicy ramen. Okay, I'm about to have a big deck.
All right. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got to go down. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then I realized he lives on the ultimate white people horror movie street. They ain't no street lights. I don't know what the fuck they got going on the block of Stepford, but
Mm-mm.
he cool people. But he does live in neighborhood Stepford wise.
Mm-mm. Nope.
And sadly, it is about my speed. I would fit in. I would be the ringleader of the murder of Stepford Wives. I would. It's cabbage juice. You ate all the. I'm sorry. I love him.
Ah,
It's
shit.
adorable. I I love him. I do. I, well, there went my plan for my snack. I don't. Well, Gambit, be prepared for me to come knock on the door after this, because I think that was the cruelest way to say we breaking up. You ate all the fucking cabbage.
It's like, well, goddamn, that escalated quickly. It's like, I mean, I thought we were cool, and all of a sudden you ate all my goddamn cabbage. Like, what is this? Is this what's hot in the
Oh
streets?
yeah, SD did tell us that there was a house for sale on the street. See, they trying to recruit me into the white lady pipeline
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
of boredom. Well, first of all, white lady boredom is not the same as everybody else boredom. White ladies, y'all okay? Um, y'all okay? Cause when y'all get
Mm.
bored, people get poisoned. Hair start falling out. A whole lot of dogs get rescued, but your husbands and your boys' sons seem to go missing.
But they have a lot of tigers and wild animals and shit, though.
How am I gonna get there? I'll take an Uber. Oh no, I'm not taking an Uber. I almost got kidnapped the last time I took an Uber. Yeah, easy could have been living in the grave. See, these people, vampires who die for it. No, we're not okay. I see. I watched the show earlier, and Cass was like, "So the child's the kid's father didn't kill her." I said, "No, I think the mother killed the daughter. Like that's the only viable. Like I think that one lady got bored and was like, daughter, you got to go. I need some spice in my life. You got to go." Mm-mm.
Hey, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go.
See,
That's a nice step for what's in the neighborhood.
it is. They just, they're. Let's just say they are forever in the shade because ain't no light. What's done in the dark will never come to light on that street because ain't none.
There ain't no light on the street.
It's coming for white people. You will not be defeated by the sun because it ain't none. Wait a minute, let me scoot over before I fall off the bed. That's the last thing I need is to fall off and him hear big
She's
on
gonna
the
get
floor.
She's gonna get another concussion.
Right?
He gonna put me in a car seat and strap me somewhere. I promise you. I promise you.
Not the
It's
not the
just on
car
the road.
seat. Not the car
They
seat.
have 3 street lights. I ain't seen not a one street light. I saw the lights on the houses. That the forever lights on the house. That was cute. Some of them. Somebody needs some pink lights though. Okay, somebody needs some pink lights. But yeah, no. It's giving Nevada desert at the heights of mob. Like
All
it's
right.
giving Bugsy Siegel. It's giving it's giving the bookie is coming to collect. I like it.
Yeah, no, that's not a place for me. That ain't a place for me. And
See, this is the
There are a couple
backyard.
of street
I,
lights. See, they said they're talking about it's 3 street lights. I need more than three.
hey.
Well, you know what? I shouldn't say nothing because part time I live in a city that has like horses escaping on the highway. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can see some things. Yeah, yeah. You can't. No,
Okay.
you walk outside. You walk outside his house. You're walking into thoughts and prayers. You're walking into the abyss. Okay, you're walking straight into a black hole of the Milky Way. Like it's okay. But I'd rather like it. Like I told him, I said I would come out here and I would do the villains view from the middle of the street because ain't nobody
Well,
driving up and down the street because they can't see. We was only dummies to wait till it got dark, and go.
oh, see up there, it's a very Stepford neighborhood. Down here, it's the cornfield. So
Oh yeah, I've done the show from out of my car.
No, 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 no. Cornfield?
mm,
No. Let me tell y'all a story about a cornfield. In high school, now, okay, my high school boys sports sucked. Okay, we got
all right.
beat at somebody else's homecoming. I think it was like 64-6 in football.
Jesus Christ.
When I say the boys sports suck, they suck. But I was still a cheerleader because it's me.
What
So
did they do? Let him get
we
a
was on
touchdown just because they felt sorry for him?
I don't even know how we got the touchdown because
Mercy
I'm gonna
point.
be. I can say it at this point because the athletic director and the coach at that time they both kicked the bucket, so they can stop criticizing me. They're probably humping each other in hell right now. I don't know. Um, I wasn't paying no attention. Okay, after like the 15th touchdown that they scored on us, I wasn't paying no attention, and I was the captain of the cheerleading squad. I was just calling cheers just so I wouldn't have to cry because we was getting beat. But no, we got scheduled to play this one team. Now the team was between Columbus, Ohio, well, between Dayton, Ohio, and Columbus, Ohio. This patch of land that I don't think anybody really knows what, or if it's a city in between there, what it's called. I don't.
All right.
But we're driving, driving, driving. We can't find the school. Then we finally found the school. Cornfield driveway. School is in the middle of the cornfield. Refs are lost. Other team is lost. It's their school. How they got lost, I don't know. But we're having to call. This is before cell phones. Y'all, don't come for me in my age. I told you I'm nice, I'm kind, I'm not benevolent. I will be your 13th, 14th, to 15th reason why. Okay? Okay. Keep it cute. So I'm trying to call my parents and tell them that we're delayed by a couple of hours. We're going to be, late getting back. My good old daddy thinks that I have skipped the game and that for once in my life I'm gonna be a floozy with a boy. My mother is cackling in the background like you think she about to do something with a boy. Okay. Um I believe she's at the game. Finally get the game started. But we're missing one of the football coaches. And they're like, hey, they look at us girls like, can you go find the other coach? And I'm like, he's a whore. I can pretty much tell you where he's gonna be at, and I don't want to walk in on that. Well, just go find him and tell him to come. I was right. He was a whore. He was with one of the parents of one of the cheerleaders. And trust me, I did not want to walk in on that. Pretty sure Donald Trump could have put that man to shame. Moral of the story: if it's in a cornfield, avoid it. Do not make the mistake that I made. I should have just had my parents come and get me out that cornfield, but I had to see it through. Don't see it through. Do not see it through.
That is
Get-
that's fact. Shit happens in the
sometimes-
cornfield. You don't want to go in the cornfield.
Sometimes giving up is the right option.
Yeah, sometimes giving up is the best option.
A perfectly logical option. Like, you
It
know
is.
what? I'm tapping out here.
Says, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Let me just go ahead and I'll be at the car.
Remove myself from the situation.
Yeah, I'll be at the car.
Look, there's some situations I'm not even gonna be at the car anymore. I'm gonna be 2 counties over. Okay, meet me there. Meet me. I'm not waiting in the car for you because if I make it to the car and I don't move fast and you're not at the car, no,
So
you are now a sacrifice.
So look at pick me up at the Waffle House, couple towns over.
Especially whenever the phrase "in the middle of the cornfield" is involved.
Yeah, no. You don't get.
Yeah,
you want to get the hell out of it.
If anything bad happens in the middle of a cornfield, yeah, you got to have an automatic out.
And here's the thing, white people, y'all's obsession with corn mazes and stuff, y'all not fooling nobody. Okay, it's just a quicker way for y'all to get to the insurance money because y'all don't never go back and get nobody. Y'all will take y'all toddler in there and leave them behind. So about they'll find their way out. How? They can't even find their way out of that pull-up. Girl.
Yeah. I've had way too many.
He make it out. He got a strong sense of direction. He make it out. He knows he got a strong sense of direction. He remembers the way.
You gonna learn.
He remembers the path we took. He just go back and reverse.
If he had a strong sense of direction, then he would have exited his daddy when his daddy was banging the one that he actually liked. He does not have a strong sense of direction.
Ooh, you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today.
I'm leaving here with something.
So you gonna learn today. Oh my God!
In the middle of a cornfield, whenever the cops roll up on you, you're gonna learn how to tell which direction you're heading.
So you learn that shit quick.
Well, you're gonna learn landmarks, motherfucker.
So you learn that shit quick.
So my mother got mad at me one time and put me out the car. I guess she came back to come get me after she drove a couple of blocks and freaked out because I wasn't still there. I'm like, where did you go? Oh, I hailed a cab. I went to my grandma's house and told. The fuck? You left me. You thought I was gonna stay and cry? Oh no, you got to cry. Because grandma upstairs getting 2 belts to put together. She said you getting a whooping.
Like I'm not gonna stay. Stay.
Why am I sit on the side of the road? And she's like, who paid for the cab? Your mama. And she said you owe her. That's who paid for it. Who paid for it?
So who you think paid for it?
Like, did you forget I'm the grandchild? You the child. And I don't think she like you. At least not today.
So she loved me. She tolerates you. And she came from you.
Like,
and
you
came from her.
To these ends. Like, you were the means to these ends.
So you came from her. She tolerates you, but she loves me.
Right. Like, I have to tell my brothers. They be like, we're closer to daddy. No, you're not. I'm his favorite child. No, there's one of me. There's 8 of y'all. Okay? All of y'all are disposable. I am not. And he already knows how y'all gonna turn out because y'all are him spliced 8 ways. It's such a sad existence. Such a... I guess if you push them all together, they kind of smart.
Kinda.
I love them. They're my brothers. I love them. I love them.
Between all of you, there's one barely functioning human being.
I love them. If they're watching this, I love you all. If they're not watching them, fuck them.
Like that's supposed to make up for it. I mean, they dumb as box of rocks. I love y'all. I do love y'all. They dumb as hell.
And I have one sister-in-law that she's so amazed at certain stuff like that my brothers do for me. Because she's like, they open doors for you and they do this. What did they do for you? Have like y'all married them? What are you doing that this is not? But I did tell them at all their weddings, like, you sure? This what you want to for life? For life? Like I used to live with him. You sure? You sure?
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Because my brother just be telling people like she a little manly. She gonna cuss you out twice a month. Why? You don't fucking know. She gonna feel better afterwards.
Yeah.
You might not. She gonna feel better. Just tell her no to spice stuff up. She'll fall apart. But don't go to sleep for 2 days after you tell her no.
Oh my god.
Because so many people have gone to my brothers like, why is your sister so hard? They're like, hard? Oh, you want her to be more girly. Oh.
Good luck
no.
with that.
So you try. You could try. You know, let me know how that turns out.
There was one person, some guy that used to work with one of my brothers was like, yeah, I think your sister has a crush on me. My brother was like, are you secretly a woman? He said, no, I'm a man. Oh, she ain't got no crush on me. Like I can promise you, there's only one man on the planet that she actually like for real likes. Other than she ain't got no crush on me. She don't. She doesn't.
So, hate
He's
to.
like, yes, she does. She was looking at me all. Mm-mm. No, I wasn't. I was trying to figure out how you survive because I'm pretty sure you have to think, breathe in, breathe out to get around. That's what I thought. And evidently, you're not supposed to say that to people's faces either.
I mean,
you're not supposed to tell them that they look like they concentrate on breathing.
I mean,
just listening to that Bush song all the time.
well, I mean, it's frowned on. I mean, it's not like illegal. I mean, it's just frowned on.
It's uncouth. It's bad.
I mean,
hey.
But is it really though?
People always say they want you to be honest. Then when you honest,
then it's
then
like,
you're
you know,
rude and hurtful.
Yeah, they want you, but they don't want you that honest.
Well, TikTok tells me it's harassment and bullying, but
I am told that it is unladylike and I'm going to die alone. Who's gonna tell Chaos that I'm supposed to die alone?
If somebody tells me I'm gonna die alone, so you promise?
Didn't you break up with him over cabbage like 20 minutes ago?
Right.
I said I was breaking up. I ain't say I was moving out. I broke up with him last week because he ate one of my turtles. That don't mean shit.
So like you break up with him like every day?
I can hear him. I can already hear him in the chat. Thank you, Gavin.
I don't think he's gonna check. Cause I think he's with the
Cabbage leavings.
It's cabbage leavings. I was gonna say this is about the time that he's just listening and playing his game. But yeah. And you know what? What's pissing me off is that there's the bowl that the cabbage was in the refrigerator because I checked before we went live. I thought there was still cabbage. I'm so pissed. No, I said I'm not moving out. Why you wait a minute? Try, don't try to move a motherfucker in here. Try to.
Oh, chaos. Okay, man. Chaos.
Sometimes I just like to toss a grenade and walk away.
Hey, chaos. I think you need to do what the line in the song says and sleep with one eye open and grip your pillow tight.
Because trust me, I'm gonna fall asleep first. To eat,
Still.
not move out.
Still, one eye open. One eye open, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna stop by tomorrow. But no, wait a minute. Is the red beans and rice still in the refrigerator?
No.
He is avoiding. I switch. See, he closer to the refrigerator than I am right now. I bet you when I get down, you know what? That's me. I'm gonna sit in your chair. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna rub my body all over your chair.
All your body, all over you.
I'm not, because I'm gonna get stuck in the chair. My feet don't reach the ground in the chair.
What's the verdict on the red beans and rice?
Okay, he said he left. Okay, cool. Okay, you're redeemed with that one. No, because at SD now. Okay, so I hopped up on this chair, not thinking.
All right.
Okay, there were like two different types of chairs. This chair is like a bar stool type of chair. So when we get ready to leave, I realize I am quite a ways off the ground. So I had to think strategically. How do I get down? And you know what's bad when you walk into a house full of kids and all the kids come up to you and start treating you like you're one of them? Like you were there to be their play date?
Well, I mean, if you look in them eye to eye.
And it didn't help that it was day 2 of me having on overalls. And my hair was all pinned up. I got on pink. I got like bobbles and stuff. I was like, this is not. I look like Dora the tanned up the Explorer.
You weren't Dora, you were Doretha.
Kids like, you want to come out? We got Jungle Gym outside.
I said, no, you were Doretha the Explorer.
I can't fit on the jungle. And one little boy, yes, you can. He looked me dead in the eye. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I cannot. I see the jungle gym. It's made like for actual children. I mean, he was determined. He made eye contact.
He said, yes, you can.
Down. Like I need you to look me in the eye. Yes, you can. Sir.
So he said, tap. Look, focus here. Yes, you can. Look at my eyes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it.
And then SD's one daughter, she just decided, oh, we're gonna be besties. She co-signed. You fit. You fit. Like she was shaking her head like.
So yeah, you fit. I mean, just take a deep breath and just kind of, and just think thin. Just.
I mean, as soon as we walked in, all the adults are looking at Cass. Of course, hey, how you doing? Kids are like, she is one of us. Come with us. Look, when I went to go register my 2 oldest kids for high school, their assistant principal walked up to me and was like, excuse me, why are you not in uniform? Now, my little dirty brain was like, uniform for what?
See?
Like, like I'm not a child here. And my kids ain't shit because they just laughing. I'm like, yeah, where's your uniform? I'm gonna beat the shit out of y'all. As soon as we get away from these cameras, it's going down. If y'all don't quit,
Says somebody gonna get their ass whooped, and they're gonna be me.
it's like one time my brother took me to Dave and Buster's because for the longest time after midnight, you had to be with somebody 21 and over to get in. His church youth group, because he was still in college, he hadn't turned 21 yet, was having an event there. So he was like, oh, go with it. This motherfucker walked right in. They didn't card him. I come up behind. We need to see your ID. Bitch, I was here to get them in. And I'm going home. I'm over this shit.
You know,
Like, well, I told mom and dad you were with me. Fuck you. Fuck them. You got in. I'm going home.
that is hilarious. You know, what's funny if you get this has happened to me that I got mistaken for a high school student. So my mom, before she retired, she was a high school teacher, and every now and again, she would need me to come and get something, from school, bring something to her, so and whatnot. So I'd take a lunch break, go to the house, grab what she needed, and then go drop it off to her. Right. So this one particular day, again, I take my lunch break. I go grab. I forget what it was. So I go to the school. I go to sign in. I get my visitor's pass. Right. I'm going to my mom's classroom. Another teacher stops me. It says, "What class you supposed to be in?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" At this time, I'm like 25, 26, 25, 26. All right. I'm like, "Excuse me? What class you supposed to be in?" I'm visiting my mom. No, you're a student here. And I just showed him my visitor's pass. He said, All right.
No, I still argue with people on TikTok over my age, and I had to break it down for some people because they thought there was a bigger age gap between Chaos and I. Because like one woman, it started like a whole kerfluffle on TikTok, and I'm like, sweetheart, it ain't. But Thomas, he's supposed to be
Wait.
talking
Hold
about
up.
don't crash the car while I'm not there.
Don't crash the car when I'm not.
Crashing the car. You supposed to be crashing the car, sir.
Sir.
Look,
Sir.
You need to go spread
Sir.
that McCormick seasoning.
What you need to do, if you don't want this car to be crashed, why don't you get your ass up in here? But you know what? You decided you're going to dip your wick in, somewhere else. And that's cool. And that's great. So what? Let us crash this car.
Look, you want it dip on your chip? Get that dip on your chip. Leave us alone. You ain't supposed to be knowing what's going on.
So you ain't even supposed to be here today.
You don't even go here today.
What do you say?
You
don't even go here.
Next semester.
You don't even go here.
You're not supposed to be under our tent.
I love you, man. Congratulations. Happy anniversary to you and the missus.
Happy
anniversary, Thomas.
I should have known something was up when I got that very, very long, very filled with homework email yesterday. I love you, Thomas. I'm gonna do it. I don't think it's right to give somebody homework on the weekend, but I'm gonna do it though.
See, that's that old bullshit. How you gonna give somebody homework on the weekend? See, you one of those. You one of those people. You one of those guys.
He pulled the ultimate big brother. Like, I'm gonna go have fun. Chores are yours. Like, no, absolutely.
He said, this the bullshit.
Because I opened my email like, this is lengthy. Okay. It is still Saturday. It is. Oh, okay. It is. Because I thought maybe I slept through the whole weekend, and it is Monday morning. It was not. It was.
So that
Then followed it up with a message: check your email. I am checking it. I feel like Santa Claus. I need to check it
Taking it
twice.
Going to find
So
out
wait a minute, hold up.
you nice.
hold up.
Wait.
Let me make sure. Let me go back over here. Oh God.
Like school on Sunday. Yeah, no class. No class.
No class.
No class. I hear this.
Yeah, like school in the summertime. No class.
Except for the homeschool students. You know what? I did not think this through when I decided to work with a couple the homeschool, I guess you could call it sectors. Uh a lot of them take 2 weeks off and then they get right back to it. I said, oh, that includes me too. For real.
Oh, they do. Oh, they do 2 week off, 2 week on. Like the whole year.
In the summer.
Oh, in summer. Oh, okay.
2 weeks for the summer. They do 5 quarters instead of 4. I think it's because the parents really don't like their kids. I think they realize with having kids homeschooled that they really don't like their kids' personality.
Probably not. Probably not. I ain't gonna lie. They probably don't. Kids be assholes. Kids be assholes. And I know this from experience because I used to work at EB Games and kids are assholes.
That's a fairly bad example, but
No, I have coached in high school. I've been the PTO parent. I've taught. I had in school suspension kids too. But the worst of the worst was working the concession stands, especially during basketball season. And it wasn't even the parents. And as bad as parents can be, it wasn't even the parents. Okay, it wasn't even the grandparents. No, it was the kids, and not even the kids that went to the school. Their siblings, their friends, them horny little nematodes. There was one little fucker who was like, I can't find my phone. Can I use your phone to call my phone? There is a public phone right over there that y'all can use. You not getting me caught up like R. Kelly. I don't like your little motherfucking ass. I better like the kids that I got. Okay? I'm legally obligated to be nice to them. I have no legal obligation to you. I will punch your ass to Mars and buy your mama and daddy a gift basket. Boy, if you don't leave me alone. Then the entitled little bastards that think at 13, 14, 15 years old, they have life all the way figured out. I'm like, okay, sure. When you can just explain FICA to me, we can sit down and have a conversation. Other than that, Shirley, you're not entitled to anything, okay? You getting enough money to buy yourself a 15-minute card for a cell phone that you don't realize that your parents resurrected from 1997. Girl, sit down. Sit down. You just now mastered writing your name 2 years ago and you about to graduate in 3 weeks. I'm gonna need you to have several seats.
Got that Nokia.
Lindsay with 2 Z's, but not where you
Right.
think they are.
And white ladies, retire the names Haley, Harley, Ashley, and Amberly. If I see one more of your little crotch goblin name like that, I'm gonna drag them down to Vital Records and change their damn names myself. I'm gonna start naming. Look at your kids before you name them, okay? Look at your kids, cause some of y'all need to just name your kids off of the professions you know that they're gonna have. It's gonna be a lot of stripper poles being named from now on.
And please, and we need to retire Hunter because
Oh my goodness.
Please.
ain't a goddamn
Oh my God.
one named Hunter ever going to be a hunter.
And here's the thing: I have a nephew. Y'all, for those of y'all that have followed me for a while, y'all know the who's little white baby. My white nephew. Yes, I have a white nephew.
All right.
Purebred white boy. Okay, he is. He looks like he's Jason Aldean white, but he a little spicy white. Okay, he has a half brother named Hunter. His name is Logan. Can y'all stop these combinations, please? Please.
Really, Logan? Really?
Logan Hunter.
Logan.
Logan and Hunter. Logan and Hunter. Yes. And then to even out the trio is Devin.
Of course it is.
Devin, that is my fault. I named that I did that. That's on me. Whoopsie, my bad. He's a little fucking prick now, but some of y'all will understand this next sentence. Some of y'all won't. If you don't understand this next sentence, this ain't the place for you. His mama white.
All right. That's all I need to know.
That's why he's a fucking prick.
That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, she is definitely a try that in a small town. Like how they were, I don't know. I don't know.
He is one of them.
Yes.
One of them. Definitely one of them.
She could have been an extra and get out. I kid you not. Because I just be looking at it like, how was you in competition with me, trying to out black woman me? Girl, I'll open these curtains and watch you sizzle up. What in the true blood, girl? Go sit down somewhere. But not outside on the deck. You burn easy, bitch, girl.
It's like, oh, sit on.
You look like you're fighting the sun.
Look, first of all, she's so filled up with so much plastic, it's ridiculous. Well, minus the booty, that's Fix-A-Flat. That is obviously Fix-A-Flat. And before somebody goes, you shouldn't say that. The family took a vote. We know that's Fix-A-Flat.
It's like, we all know that. And it's not a secret.
And I got an aunt and uncle. They ain't shit. But I love them. Okay, they're the petty couple's goals. Okay, every year for Christmas, they find her the cheapest leggings possible to buy them for her because she wears them pride. She doesn't realize that they're accentuating her horrific BBL, her Fix-A-Flat L. And mind you, all of this surgery she got was after marriage. Like, you done already snagged this man. I mean, I knew he didn't like you, but whatever. I don't know what the terms and conditions were of this arrangement. I didn't give a shit. Okay, God. He wasn't bothering me in the middle of the day no more, asking me to do shit for him, picking shit up. He got you. I don't really give a fuck.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the terms and conditions like. It's fucking Apple Pay.
Right. I can honestly say I would do some shit like that. Not gonna lie.
I'm just saying, she got to a certain age. Now she got the short Karen bob. She's trying to hide the milk aging with too much makeup. And how you gonna wear makeup and not carry your purse? Anybody who carries makeup, no, you gotta have a purse, a fanny pack, or something, because you're gonna have to touch it up during the day. I don't care how much you spend on your makeup, you're gonna have to touch it up, especially with the. And then she tries to squeeze into schmedium everything. Baby, you was born schmedium, okay? As a full-grown woman, let the schmedium go, okay? Let it go. Let it go. Your baby is about to be 19. That's no longer baby fat. That's your fat, and it's okay. Embrace it. Love it. Love your love handles. Jiggle them. Shake it like a salt shaker. Not over here though. Not over here, Saltina. Not over here. Don't let none of them parcels come over here because I'm pretty sure you're contaminated.
No. I don't need no. You stay over there, but no. I'm good here, but you stay there.
Like no. Your fat keep you warm. No blanket.
No.
Do you put over there?
Do you boo boo over there?
Way over there. And when you think
just
that
nowhere,
and when you think you've gone far enough, go a little bit further.
Let me put it to you like this. Go over the river and through the woods to grandma, granddaddy, auntie, great auntie, mud deer, big mama house. Go all the way down there. As a matter of fact, follow the Underground Railroad till you find the E. and then go 5 more
Okay.
miles up. Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. As a matter of fact, walk to Shanghai.
Just
You know
keep
what?
swimming.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said that to somebody once, and
Yep.
it took 3 days later they came back to me. It was like, "Were you? Didn't I
It
tell you to off myself? You can't walk to Shanghai." Oh, it took me 3 days to do
took 3 days to figure that out. Like, goddamn.
it.
This why'd you walk to Shanghai?
Take
Like
a temporary.
Hold up.
you catch on quick.
Wait a minute. Hey.
Yeah, but this is okay. This is the same Saltina
All right.
who
Wait.
my
Did you just say
youngest brother had
Saltina?
bought his. Yes,
Yes.
my youngest brother had bought his first house. Okay, his little starter home, cute little house, and we were over
Mhm.
there for Thanksgiving. She was insistent on making candy yams. And yes, it was the worst abomination you could ever imagine. All right. This is the same candy yam recipe that she has set her own stove on fire 3 different times to make it. You would think, whatever. But she takes it out the oven and turns around to go and sit it on his dining room table that is glass. So me, my mother, and my granny are like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Let us put something down. You cannot put heat on glass. It'll break. She looks at all of us. That's an urban legend. That's a myth.
that that
No.
that that's that's science.
This is the same woman who tries to talk to me. Like she legitimately tries to talk down to me like she's smart. And I just sit there in amazement that somebody could be that stupid and that clueless all at once. But I think the pièce de résistance
Oh.
is when one of the siblings got married. And we have a tradition that there's a core group of us that always take pictures together. Not all of us take pictures because we don't all fit, okay? But those of us, well, they're close in height. I am not, okay? I am the dip. I am the V in the neck, okay?
All
I
right.
look like I am lining up with my stepfathers taking pictures, okay? When I take pictures with my brothers, I definitely look like I'm a weekend chap to somebody in these pictures. But she was in a picture, right? I was there when the picture was taken. I have a copy of this picture. I posted it online. I go to said brother's uh home a couple of months later. She is cropped out of the picture.
Well, damn.
Ooh.
She was not on the edge.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh. I assume that did not sit well with her.
Oh, she hasn't noticed yet. Every time I go, I bring up the picture and point it out to her. I don't know what she sees when she sees the picture, but it's payback because for a while in their dining room, they had a whole bunch of pictures, like family pictures. There was not a single picture of me. So I started replacing pictures on their wall with pictures of me. Why? Because I'm petty. And if you're going to have pictures of my kids up, you're going to have pictures of me up. And she can't tell the difference between my daughters. So she would be like, oh, yeah, that's such and such. No, it's not. And then she would argue with me. But they came out of me. I think I can recognize who comes in and who comes out of my body. I think I can handle that. But she also got pissed off because one Christmas, she was like, yeah, I'm so happy I could bring everybody together. I said, everybody is together because of me. She was like, what do you mean? I said, if I wouldn't have worked out coming being my mom's crotch goblin, the one you married to that's younger than me, wouldn't have anybody else be here. He wouldn't have taken a chance on having kids with you, and the majority of the kids that's here is me. Hey, I'm Myrtle. I'm very fertile. Yeah, I repopulated the family. We here because of me. I need to stop baking. The bakery needs to close down. But yeah, no. That's you and my brother have one child together. Because we were skeptical on your DNA mixing with ours. corrupting ours. Because you're part lizard. You gotta be. You gotta be.
You didn't want it to taint your bloodline?
At all. I really do believe she part lizard. My daddy told me to stop saying that to her. But
Well, see, here's the thing. I mean, all right. I suppose, to be nice, to stop saying it. But I mean, do you really got to though?
I showed her up. It was by accident. Y'all probably not gonna believe me, but it was by accident on her own wedding day. Her mother said
Okay.
that I was prettier than her on her. But she chose the dresses. Okay, y'all know the iconic Marilyn Monroe dress, the white one where she's on the vent.
Yeah. Yeah.
She chose that dress in coral for the bridesmaids. 3 of us bridesmaids were former models.
Mm-hmm.
I was the one chosen to try on the dress for the sake of determining how everybody else would look in it.
Right.
In no universe am I the biggest one in my family. I am the runt, okay? I am the runty mutt, okay?
So you're the runt. That's it. Yeah.
So
I get it.
Yeah, the dress, and then she was kind of being a little snippy at the store. And my mama kind of knew the sales lady and the owners, so they kind of like really tailored my dress to really like. And I may or may not have just taped my boobs and not put a bra on to be petty.
I approve the pettiness. I approve the pettiness.
I also may or may not have allegedly distracted her so she would forget to pick up her bouquet to walk down the aisle. I also may or may not have handed my youngest nephew a little bit of candy before she walked down the aisle, and then he ran out just as they were saying their vows, and he started crying. And she looked at my mother and said, "Whose baby was crying during the vows?" Mother was like, "Yours. That was yours. Everybody else's kids know how to act in church."
And she was like, "Whose goddamn white baby is this?"
Yeah, so moral of the story: don't piss me off. I will shake up your important days.
So I will take that as a lesson in life. Do not ever piss off Taz J. Do not get on the bad side.
The reception with the vast majority of the guests from the reception, and we went down to the river and
so yeah,
we rode the forehead of giraffes. If y'all get what I'm saying, it was a very smoky evening. Mary Jane danced with everybody intimately.
Yeah, they were on the ISS.
Mm-hmm.
So again,
Casper was floating around.
So again, everyone, for your sakes, don't get on the bad side. The pettiness is real. I'm petty.
And I'm the good one of the couple.
And I'm petty. I know. Because everything what she's doing, I love it because honestly, I do it myself because I'm petty. I'm petty. I love it. It fuels me. It keeps me going. Honestly, it satiates my soul.
Pettiness?
It satiates my soul. It makes my skin glow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the angel in this relationship. I ain't got nothing over the one downstairs. First of all, his long game is impeccable. Okay. He's like freaking Jaws. Just done it. You think everything cool, and then oh shit, you got devoured by pettiness. No.
See, it's man after my own heart. There, that's see.
GTA wasted.
Boom, wasted. And on that, we got to the top of our, and this is the Villain's View, and you are here watching and listening to us as we're talking about pettiness. We love being petty. I love being petty. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. It makes my teeth white, you know. It makes my skin moisturize. It helps me keeps my youthful look. Oh.
My granny said pettiness kept her flexible.
Pettiness is real. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, it's so good.
But my granny also kept a camcorder in her bedroom. So.
All right, Granny. Granny getting it in. Granny getting it in, and
I said my granny said that, and I said you are the king of the pettiness. You got this on lock. I'm like, you know, I can see you. You do nothing wrong. I try to behave for one.
Got me started.
Is that right? That's like what Thomas every time.
Oh, April, you don't gotta talk to your mama. You can. I mean, you can let me talk. I talk. I'll become her friend. April. I'll be her bestest friend. I think. Does she like frogs? I hope she doesn't. I could send her some frogs allegedly. Or
I mean,
a peanut glitter bomb.
Well, no, I mean, sending fries. I mean, it's helping out the economy. You know, helping out. You know, nature. You know, you're helping out the natural order of things. You know, because I mean,
just don't put no tariff on it.
Right? Because here's the thing. You know, what if? You know, what if where she lives at is overrun by insects and she needs those frogs? You are just being a humanitarian helping her out. You're quite magnanimous of you.
Are you?
I mean,
are you playing God by introducing a different species into the natural order of things?
True. But see, now there was a woman. I don't know if she's still on TikTok or not. But this cracks me up. I do not know what her former friend did. She never told us what the former friend did, but whatever it was pretty bad. Because she went to that one relative that we all have that nobody goes to visit because we know they nasty as hell.
All right.
She went to their house, got a couple cockroaches and a couple bed bugs, and sent it to said ex-friend in the mail.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I was like, you know what? Now, I do have a friend that, okay, the idea was mine, but I was joking. Okay, you know how like a friend goes through a bad breakup, y'all come together, and you have a little jokey night, trying to make them feel better. Okay,
yeah.
I was joking. This heifer took it seriously.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
The guy, he started out great, and then he was not too. He got too comfortable in the relationship, and he just kind of got entangled.
Okay.
And I was like, ha. You know, he has that cousin he couldn't stand. Maybe you should marry him. Joking. Because said cousin was in a relationship. She broke up that relationship, married that man, then divorced that man, and she took half from one cousin, took half from the other cousin, and then married the granddaddy. The only reason she didn't divorce the granddaddy is because he died.
Oh, she's keeping it in the family.
And I was like, girl, it was a joke. It wasn't a challenge. It was a joke. It was just to make you chuckle.
Shit. She said, challenge accepted.
Yeah. And then
she said challenge accepted. She took that shit as a challenge.
I'm not joking with y'all ever again. In that group chat, they're always like, well, Taz, do you have any advice? None. Because y'all take no.
Nah.
And the second husband, to this day, anytime we run into each other, he want to mean mug me. First of all, why did you marry your cousin's ex? You mad at me. You broke the family code, not me. I'm not related to y'all. And to me, all of y'all look like crispity crackly flying funky monkeys. So I wouldn't have done it in the first place. I don't know how she ended up on the zoo side of humanity. But if she like it, somebody gotta
But
love it, not me.
said didn't know how we got here, but here we are.
I mean, everybody need love. I understand that. I do, and I understand beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I wear glasses. I need y'all to keep that in mind. I wear glasses. Take that how you want to.
The beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Bitch, I wear glasses.
And I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people who probably look at me and go, "Oh my God, she is not attractive." You're blind, bitch, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I barely made the cut for my own man. I wasn't technically tall enough to ride the ride. He made an exception because I can cook. That's it. He's like, she made dinner. She said.
It'd be,
Wait a minute, he's been on the show before. He said this.
yeah. And
I
at
didn't
this
weigh
point,
enough. I wasn't tall enough. He was like, "What did I order? Can I send it back? What is the receipt?"
it's usually at this point you would hear Thomas go, "Hey yo,
Whose man's is this?
this your man's?" Ah.
Yeah, everyone's the same here. I've had glasses and hearing aids most of my life. People be saying when they be saying this, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It's witchy. Oh, and I love the people like God doesn't speak to you. Bitch, I can't hear. If he's speaking to me, I can't hear. He better
need
come
to
down
speak
here so I can read his lips.
Said,
No, he
look,
better come down here so I can read his lips.
if he's speaking to me, well, he needs to speak up and he needs to speak English.
He better learn some ASL. Or come down here so I can read his lips.
It's something. That ain't something. I don't know.
One lady at I think it's my youngest brother's church was like, "Can I pray for you?" No, because I'm supposed to bow my head. I can't read your lips to see what you're saying. I don't trust you to pray over me. Absolutely not. You floozy. I just saw you coming out the pastor's office and that ain't the same outfit you had on. Hell no. You ain't praying over me.
It's like,
I really don't
I'm
need
good.
you speaking cross to me to God.
Right. Absolutely not. No.
He's like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. Look here. Where she sit at? Let me sanitize that real quick.
Yeah. No, and see, my brother's church is the same church that tried to slick perform an exorcism on me. They thought something was wrong with me, and I was really just sneaking snacks in the sanctuary. They need to leave me alone. If I'm going to church, I'm gonna have some snacks. I do it every Sunday. Somebody don't eat in the sanctuary. Shut up. I'm gonna do it. But you just kept bowing your head because I'm putting stuff in my mouth. I know y'all not used to this because it ain't a Catholic church, but yeah, I'm putting stuff in my mouth. It's okay.
That motherfuckers is hungry. Goddamn, don't judge me.
Shit. Bro, I got
shit.
Look.
He said, shit, this service going on too goddamn long.
Hey,
I'm hungry.
At least I do snacks at other people's church. At my daddy's church, I'm liable to pull out a whole bento box, eat a sandwich. I had jambalaya one time sitting there. My daddy would not shut the fuck up and
She
stop
brings
preaching.
out chopsticks and shit.
Yep. I sat right there. And Gavin will tell you he seen what he knows what people
She's got it all on her too. So I mean,
I did. People think I'm joking. There is a witness. There's a witness, y'all. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
And then I got
she's got salt, pepper, soy sauce. hot sauce, everything you could ever want, every condiment, everything.
I even have my own custom vinaigrette. And then my uncle, who's the associate pastor, he ain't shit either because he'll bring his bowl like before you start, give me some too. All up in the pulpit eating. Because I'm just like my mom. I look at my daddy like this is going to wrap it up. And then they be like, preacher, shut the fuck up, Marion. I know you ain't trying to go home because you don't like your husband or your kids. We've been here for 6 hours. I'm ready to go. And that's why they took me off the kitchen committee because there'd be times in the middle of the sermon I would get up and start cooking stuff in the kitchen at the church. And my daddy'd be mad like they can smell it. They supposed to. I need reinforcement, so you be quiet.
It's like I'm cooking, so I'd expect you to smell it.
He's got those self-heating bento boxes or whatever.
Right.
You program it, time it, and it heats up all by itself.
I have a whole electric travel kettle. When I tell you, I get it popping. Have I sat there and made a cup of tea, some ramen, and had a salad ready to go, sitting there, and I will go out into the congregation and make eye contact with my dad as I eat. Like I told you to wrap it up. But he got me back because one time I fell asleep in his office. They locked up the church, set the alarm, and left me in their sleep.
God damn.
That's okay because I walked outside and just shook until the alarm went off.
I said that's just as funny as it is fucked up.
And see, because it's a church and where it is, there's like the police can tap into the feed. So I can't even imagine the look on their face because I was right in front of the cameras just like this. And my one brother is a cop for that district. So I'm pretty sure they called like, I think your sister's trapped in the church because my brother came to get me and he just had this look on his face like,
what the fuck?
Calling everybody else over like, hey, you want to come see this?
Say, hey,
doing it again.
Are we recording?
She been drinking.
Well, see, when we first got the cameras, I was cooking for the outreach. I was the one person cooking for the outreach. Now, this outreach feeds everybody breakfast in the church, and there's like 3 apartment buildings that we share a parking lot with. So all of them would come over. I'm one person cooking for all of them. Now, before I would get started, when the cameras were there, as I'm like punching in the code, I would just be like, because any motion they get to feed. And my dad was like, please stop because they're calling me, asking if you're okay. I'm not.
When have I ever given you that impression?
So
when have I ever been okay?
I would walk out the perimeter of the church, go to another door to where the cameras are, because they're on the outside of the door, right on the inside of the door. And I would just be like, and they call again. It's she. So now I'm partnered up with somebody anytime I have to go up there before anybody else. He's possessed. They probably didn't think I'm possessed, especially since I keep throwing black. Oh, yeah. And he's alerted all the stores near his church. I'm not allowed to buy black bath bombs. I order them online now. So I throw them into the baptismal pool. Because I was like, I think you're about to baptize a demon. They're about to go on a dry demon and come out a wet demon. Stop saying that. And then I go, boop. I was like, see, it's bubbling. And they're like, stop doing that.
Yeah. Modern problems require modern solutions.
But see, there was one time somebody wasn't quite fresh. Okay? They was happy I threw that bath bomb in. I saw the relief on their face, like, but yeah, did you a favor. You wanna washcloth too? You wanna
Say, need
if I just whoopsie and just drop it in
Freshen
there.
up a little
just
bit.
just a little bit of
Put a little bit of the Lord underneath the armpits.
you know, a little bit of right along about it here and down there, you know.
It's like the creepy old dudes that when it's time to fellowship, they'll tell my daddy, "Your daughter never hugs anybody." He's like, you don't want her to hug you. If she hugs you, she's probably trying to shank you. Just let it go. Just, she
Mhm.
she's not here to fellowship. She's here to troll me, and I am, Dad. I really am here just to troll you, keep you on your toes, and to stay in the will. My goal is to stay in the will.
So it's like, yeah, don't hug her because she's looking for your kidneys.
Yeah, don't do that. Like some of them old men at church, y'all some creepers, and I will you in church because you want to meet the Lord. I have no problem helping you. I will facilitate the meeting, allegedly. In the name of Jesus, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I'll take you to the king. You won't have much to bring. That shank will split you. Oh,
God damn,
you're my
George.
offering.
George in the chat. If she hugs you, she's trying to find out how large to dig the grave.
Yeah, I ain't even digging the grave. I'm gonna pay my brothers to do it. They'll be all right. They trying to stay in the wheel too. We fighting for our lives to stay in that wheel. We fucked up and we collectively
Okay.
at the last minute got written out of one wheel. It was justified. Like we earned getting kicked out of the wheel. Like we were given a small list of 5 things we could not do.
Okay.
We immediately did all of them as a group. Like we just looked at each other like this about to be fun. Okay, so we're like, you know what? Lesson learned. Lesson learned. We just thought the person was so close to death that they wouldn't have time to change it legally, but they did. They did. It is amazing. It is amazing what you can do with the internet and a coherent power of attorney. So she got us on that one. She got us on that one. But with Daddy, we're like, let's stick it out. Let's collectively let's stay in the wheel. My brothers just want the cars. They want the cars. I want the book collection and my dad's collection of Bengals memorabilia. Why do I want the Bengals memorabilia? Because my uncle won't be able to have it. That's it. That's
Once again, petty.
Again.
And I plan on taking a picture of each piece and texting it to him for the rest of his fucking days.
Oh, that just made my nipples hard.
I plan on doing it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey yo, hey.
Thomas, hey yo.
And just like now, my other uncle, I love him, and I realize when he kicks the bucket, the one thing I'm gonna get from him is his comic book collection. But let me explain to y'all how extensive this is.
Okay.
He bought a house with a 3-car garage. A car has never been in this garage. He immediately converted it to store the comic books.
Okay.
Ooh.
I am always listening.
All right.
Okay. That man could call me right now and have a plot to take out Trump. I will send y'all my resignation and where to put money on my books. Because even in my Hannibal Lecter, I'm getting them comic books. Okay. There's so many first editions. That he I want them all. I want them.
I understand that.
Definitely understand that.
So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's weird because but he and his wife are so straight laced. It's so weird to see their youngest child who's tatted to the point that he should be on the first 48. I mean, he's a sweetheart. He really is, but he looks like he eats people, and I cannot confirm if he does or not. I don't know. And we're related. I don't go to sleep around him. I can tell you that. And I try to keep him happy because I don't. Yeah, I think he would fuck you up and then put you in a slow cooker. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't.
A slow cooker. I mean, wouldn't even, try to barbecue.
He on the glow in the dark side
Oh, okay.
of
All
the
right.
family, so he got a lot of cream in his coffee. So Massa White spent a lot of time with his ancestry, so he might he might look at us like you delectable Negro. I don't know. He might have a cookbook in his house. I don't.
Oh, what the hell?
I Hey, after I found out that my great 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 grandmother, all this time I thought she had divorced her first two husbands, and she didn't. I don't put nothing past nobody in my family at all. Uh, mm-mm.
Yeah, I
And the
I don't
fair
blame you.
skinned one, the fair skinned. Oh hell no. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Mm-mm. The more cream you put in the coffee, the closer they are to having a miniseries on Snack.
That's
Is he always looking for? Actually, he is. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's think about this. Wait a minute. Last time I saw him, he even licked his girlfriend's finger. Oh shit. He might.
say, See,
You
motherfucker
said
like
what?
some motherfucker like that is the reason why the show Snapped is a thing.
Well, see, okay. Let me explain the whole licking the girlfriend's finger. I don't know. My aunt had sent me into the back room to go get something. I'm walking out the back room. Like there's a hallway leading into their living room. The couch where he was sitting on, when you're walking, that's all you can see. So you get out of the hallway, then living room, then you see other rooms to the side. And as I'm getting to the end, like to get into the room with everybody else, he picks up his girlfriend's hand and is like licking her finger. I just knew it was time for me to go home. I put up the church finger. I'm gonna see y'all next decade. That's
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good. I was,
let me leave before Marvin Sapp pop up and tell y'all to lock the doors.
it's like I've seen enough. Said I don't need to describe what I've seen. I've seen enough. So
that disturbs
So-
me almost.
Yeah,
I'm like,
before I have to describe the next scene to a jury of my peers, I'm out.
well, the only time that I got more creeped out than that was, all of my creepy stories happened in Frankfort, Kentucky. This would explain why I don't live there anymore. I was invited to a birthday party. Okay? So I go to the birthday party, and I was told it was a birthday party at a house. Where the address was, I knew that this was a place that had a lot of like smaller ranch style houses with a lot of land because they like bonfires and riding their horses around and doing crazy stuff. I get there, I walk in, I'm looking around, I'm seeing the cast of Cocoon. I'm like, I thought she said she was turning 32. What? Why is Sophia Petrillo and the Get Along Gang here? What's going on?
Hmm.
And there, one lady was like, "Oh, they're out back," and I'm like, "Okay, I go out back." Still, everybody's at least 10 or 12 years older than us at the time, and I'm like, "Okay." So the birthday girl comes and gets me. It's like, "Yeah, I gotta introduce you to everybody in the front." Like, all my family comes out. Okay, I go up. The woman who told me that they were in the back, old girl that I was friends with, walks over to her and goes, "Yeah, this is my granny," and commences to stick her tongue down this woman's throat. I'm going home. All of a sudden, I don't feel too good. I think I got Ebola flu. I got to go home. Y'all have a beautiful night. Oh, happy birthday, girl. Yeah, uh, my kneecaps are bubbling. I got to go home. Yeah,
In the
I'm not hearing properly out of my left eye. The vision in my right ear is failing. I got to go home.
I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
The vision in my right ear is failing.
And I cannot see because I'm legally blind.
I stood there, and one of the person that rode with me, I felt her grab my shoulder and start clamping down. I'm like, girl, I know we leaving. Um, Please make sure ain't nobody parked behind us. And then I realized I parked on the street. Good move. Like, yeah, we got. I don't know what's going
Always
on
have
here.
that out. Always have that out. See?
Well, this is one of those places, like I said, that it was smaller, like ranch style houses, but they would have these incredibly long driveways. And I realized that because not a lot of street lights, it's hard to determine because they never actually paved over the driveway. What's the driveway and what's their lawn? And even though they would have cars on the lawn, don't drive on their lawns like they didn't drive the fucking car up on the lawn. So I'm like, I'll just park on the street. So I can leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the tongue kissing the granny, I'll. Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Bye.
No, thank you. 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
I was just like, yeah, I'm good.
I don't know where this train is headed, but I'm not looking for the destination.
So, let me.
I didn't want to be on the train, under the train, beside the train, on top. I didn't.
So, can you break the train so I could just step off of here? Matter of fact, you don't even have to just slow down enough to where I could just jump out and tuck and roll. Yeah.
Now she was trying to hand me the train ticket, and I was like, "Ooh, take it back."
I rebuke
Get a
thee.
refund.
Said, I rebuke
the
thee in the
receipt?
name of Jesus.
See, this is why I'm not allowed to go anywhere unsupervised because some way somehow I walk in shit I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I don't even know how I get there all the time. I don't know how I get there any of the time. Any of it. It's like I don't know how I can go. Somebody can invite me to their church and I leave with 3 or 4 phone numbers. And they're like, I didn't even know such and such like girls. Does she know I'm a girl? Because I'm beginning to wonder. Do you have to know I'm a girl? I'm a girl.
You are.
Y'all be
She
coming
is a
at me
girl.
like I'm a boy.
News
Y'all
to
be
me.
coming at me like I'm a boy.
I'm like, okay, well, I am a boy, Damon. No. She is a girl, Damon.
I did a live on TikTok this week, and I guess they had been talking like about me before, and a bunch of people were like, "Oh, we thought you were a guy." How was they talking about me before I got here? The child thought I was a dude.
Oh, goddamn. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Whatever gave you that impression?
Hey,
And then
they're
it always
friends of
like,
my brothers that are like, y'all have a sister? And I'm like, I know that they talked to y'all about me. Oh, I thought you was a dude. Y'all know my brothers call me by my legal name, which is very girly. And yet they still think I'm a. I mean, I got a penis. It's in a backpack in Kentucky.
hey, yo!
Oh shit!
It was a gift. That's the messed up part about it. It was a gift. It was a gift with a note attached that said, "This is the energy I think that you have." Now I think about it, I think she was trying to flirt, and I didn't catch it. Maybe because she looked like Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
That may have something to do with
Hey,
it.
I have
I
thousand
don't know.
questions.
I have questions too, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of mine are the same ones that Gambit has. So
Go ahead, shoot. Go ahead.
No, I'm good. No,
why?
we haven't gotten kicked off of TikTok yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's not push it. Let's not push it. No, just yeah.
We can get
Cause we got like 30 minutes to go.
on how to answer it.
we
And when I
got-
say she looks like Ursula, like that one moment where Ariel ticks off Ursula, and like in the animated series, and Ursula gets that like scowl. That's what that woman looked like. But that was like her face. Like the scowl was her face, like permanent.
Okay.
And I just kept thinking, like, if we cut the lights off, and I take my glasses off, I'm a jump scare myself. I'm a forget that this gonna be pleasurable. We're gonna be getting in it, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
And how did we meet? We were neighbors. We in Kentucky, there's like small groups of people, darn near everybody in like a 3 block radius have dogs. So we walk dogs together.
Okay.
And it just makes it easier instead of like trying to pick routes to go around each other and everything else. And it keeps the dogs focused. They do what they have to do, and then everybody's ready to go home. That's how we met. And while out walking dogs, she gifted me this in front of like 5 other people. I don't know if you ever opened a gift like that in front of other people, especially with somebody you ain't never, swapped undercarriage juices with, but it is not comfortable. And I was just kind of like, plus, like, she was old enough to like give birth to my granny. So I don't know what I was supposed to do with her.
And that's something I could have gone the rest of my life without hearing.
I mean,
You ever
I
watch
feel like,
you ever watch an episode of Lost where it answers like 3 questions and proposes like 5 more?
You mean all of them?
I'm pretty sure if I would have just put a finger on this lady, she would have passed away. She would have went to the upper room, and I would have been behind bars for charges because she was, yeah, she, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
But then she moved away, and then in came a woman that a relative of mine now is doing floozy stuff with.
Oh my.
Oh my!
Well, now that escalated quick on that one. Oh my. I'm not sure how to process
and I know
that.
when they do, because I get bribed with stuff. All of a sudden, you want some donuts? You want some snacks? Yeah, I want some snacks. I'm a big back bitch. Give it here. But you didn't see me. I didn't see you before. I didn't know that you was over here. You do realize you could have just cut me out of your shenanigans. I didn't know y'all was bumping uglies.
Said, thanks for telling me.
Didn't need to be included.
You need to
Right.
know, you need to know none of this. Like What the hell? What? And then when I saw what the
Mhm.
neighbor looked like, I was like, "Oh, are you desperate or did you run out of money for a new prescription? Are you did you clean the contacts? Are they but are we looking at the
Oh
same thing?
shit!
I see her. You see her? Because she looked like mold come to life. What the hell is is there a shot for that? Floozy stuff, yes, floozy stuff. Gotta get creative with it. I'm
Oh
trying not to
shit!
get banned everywhere today, okay? TikTok already said I can't go live. I see too much. TikTok said I can't go live. Okay, I'm cool with Substack right now. I'm getting close to being on punishment on my YouTube channel because it's me. Hello.
Because just cause.
The list is lengthy. Um, Facebook, I'm back to my backup page on Facebook because they said 90 days you can't do shit over here, Heifer. You did too much for your birthday, and yeah, no. So
They like, whoa, hey, whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. You got too much dip on your
Too
chip.
much dip on chip.
gotta get creative. So yeah, bluesy stuff. You can tell I spent a lot of time with a bunch of old folks growing up. Bluesy. Bluesy stuff
Oh
with the
my god.
whore.
Yeah.
With the the Jezebels. I used to call them Juicy Bells because I didn't know what they were.
The Jezebels.
And then one day my granddaddy was like, "What's a Juicy Bell?" And I said, "Well, Grandma said that lady is across the street." And he was like, a Jezebel. Now my little kid rationale was this. Okay, she was a very voluptuous woman.
Right.
So to me,
Right.
Juicy Bell. That's she looked juicy, and I didn't know what a Jezebel was. Juicy Bell. And was I randomly
shit.
calling voluptuous women Juicy Bells as a child? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I now understand. I now understand why my daddy kept getting cussed out. They probably thought that my daddy was putting me up.
Oh shit!
If any of you ladies come across, it was me. It was not my daddy. It was my poor attempt at being a child trying to flirt with you because I thought you was fine. But then I learned that voluptuous women in the 80s and 90s was a little crazy. Y'all was y'all was y'all was Molotov cocktailing bitches. So yeah.
The more you know.
Hey, hey.
Fuck. Oh fucking hell.
Hey. But I mean, Juicy Bell sounds like a good menu option for Magic City.
Right.
Give us
So,
a
sir,
Juicy
what
Bell
would you
section.
like? You know what? Let me try the Juicy Bell tonight.
Because is it Minnesota? I can't think of it, but there's a place that's known for Juicy Lucy cheeseburgers, where the cheese is in the middle. I did not know it was a cheeseburger when I first heard about it. Because somebody's like, "You want a Juicy Lucy?" And I do. Because I thought it was something else.
Definitely.
Now,
does
see,
sound
if
like
I were to if I were to hear a name like that, you want a Juicy Lucy? I have way too many questions at first.
it.
Like, I mean, in the end, I would say yeah, but I have way too many questions at first.
Yeah. There's some introductory questions.
Said first of all, I need to know exactly what that is.
What did you?
Or just like I spent some time on Food Talk this week, and there was a woman, very bubbly personality, and she was like, "I I'm gonna teach you all about raw eating. Who wants a raw meal? And then the video just
Red
cuts.
flag.
So of course I go to the comment section because I'm like, I know where my brain went, but this woman does cooking content. So maybe this is something that I'm missing. Evidently, I was not the only person who felt that way because comments were unhinged. And this
Of
woman
course.
was just liking all of them. So I was like, let me just go to the next video. Maybe the next video will explain it. It got even
Okay.
worse. She said, would you all like a recipe for a raw sandwich? And somebody said, what kind of raw sandwich? Like raw vegetables? She said, raw meat.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, do you work for a clinic? Are you a part of Big Pharma? Because I feel like you got to walk us into some stuff that we're going to need several rounds of penicillin for. What is going on?
Yeah, I think we've just successfully walked into salmonella.
Right?
'Cause I'm like, after
So,
that video, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just leave her page. I'm going to just leave, because I still hadn't seen the recipe. Like all the videos before that, great recipes. I was like, oh, maybe I'll try this. Then when we got to that, I was like, I'm not trying anything from her. I think she's a witch, and she don't have us doing some stuff we ain't supposed to have.
I don't know about a witch. She sounds more like a wolf.
We gonna end up with two booty holes and brain worm. I don't think so. Mm-mm. Have fistulas up the back? No, thank you. Absolutely not. No. And that's what I get. I came upstairs to go to bed, and I decided to scroll TikTok. Ended up on Food Talk, and it was just bad. It was. I should have went to sleep, but I didn't. That was on me. That was on me, and I couldn't tell Chaos because I was supposed to be asleep. I was supposed to be resting, and I done broke all the rules, and now I done mind fucked myself. I can't expect him to have sympathy for me, and I did it. Oh. And then the next day, we watched that crazy ass movie with the dude boinking a dead demon chick from a painting. It's been a rough week. It's yeah.
Sound like you had quite the hell of a week. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
She's telling me that I was one of them. The Stepford Wives neighborhood with no lights. Me looking like Dorinda Clark the Explorer, and y'all wasn't gonna say shit. Looking like the extra lollipop guild motherfucker in overalls. Y'all just letting it slide. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Ain't shit.
Oh, you say fuck me for what I
out
do?
Here letting just out here letting your co-host look like she been working on the railroad.
What'd she say fuck me for? What I do?
Looking like I belong in a railroad Lego set. That's what I look like. I look like one of those Legos.
It was our lack of action.
Yep.
We didn't do anything. We didn't say anything. We didn't help a brother.
Okay.
He had jokes in the comment section. I sent you because I responded to you. The one joke yeah, because I said I ain't fixing shit. As he's in there putting a whole commercial like, I ain't fixing shit. Everybody just a key.
You fixing shit. Oh my God.
I look like a Legoland figure standing next to that.
Fucking not a Legoland figure.
Go back and look at that video. Yes, I do look like a Legoland figure.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I feel like
Oh
any minute
shit.
I should have just broke out the song. We represent the lollipop guilt. The lollipop guilt. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's cool.
You look like Donna from the Cleveland show came to life.
Oh. He said, tell y'all why the part got cut where I said I ain't fixing shit. Oh, because I finally got fed up and walked off. And when I walked off, the license plate was visible. And we get doxxed enough. I was a good sport. I stood there long enough. I was getting beat up by the wind and everything. Oh yeah, and y'all brother in Christ,
Mm.
chaos was
Uh-huh.
once again gonna let me get carried off by the wind. Y'all know that, right? Like if the wind picks up, he is willing to sacrifice me to the wind gods. Y'all know that, right? He does not try to hold me down. He doesn't like try to anchor me, try to pull me back down, try to make sure I don't. No, he's just like, how much wind is she gonna get this time? Like,
All right
I'm
now.
exaggerating. I do lift off the ground. It is.
He's over here. I believe I can fly.
But here's the thing:
I
the second
believe
day,
I can touch the sky.
the second day that I met Gambit, yeah, I
Mhm.
got lifted up and propelled right into him. He's a good man. He's a good man. That he still wanted to be my friend. I Facebook it right into him.
Hey, I've always known I'm a good anchor. This shit goes all the way back to third grade. Whenever we played track and field sports, and you had to do the tug of war, and my ass was always an anchor.
Although there were quite a few jokes because we did all go to the movies and took me a minute to get out the chair. Although somebody said that I looked like a miniature Stay Puft Marshmallow Man when we got back to the car.
Mm. Mm.
We said that about Bernice too.
Mm.
That was because she was wearing a big poofy jacket.
Mm.
We had on the same jacket. Mine was
Yeah.
pink. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So we have the same hoodie I have on now.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, they just let me catch all the air. They're like, how high will she go? Just so if I ever go missing, just look up. I'm probably floating like the little dude at
With arms wide open.
He won't let nobody talk shit about me, but he will let me coast off into the sunset. He's like, you will not hurt her feelings, but I will let her fly high. And somebody suggested so that he doesn't lose me in a store to tie a red balloon to me. No, I said no because he's already willing to make me the red balloon out in the elements. We're in the Windy City. The odds are not in my favor. I almost blew away in downtown. And he and my child looked at each other, looked up, and they were just gonna let me go. They're like, well, we ate, we got dessert, we got our to-go bags. We don't need her anymore. Like, what the fuck? 4 feet above her covers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah. Does he love me? Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Will he love me while I'm in orbit? Also, yes.
Mhm.
If you talk shit about me being in orbit, will he probably kill you? Yeah, probably. But he can still gonna leave me in orbit.
He might do a lot of shit, but he's not gonna leave me up there.
Trust me, when we argue, he be going to go outside. Yeah, you want to go outside? Because he be like, I got some errands to run. You want to come? Wait a minute. Hold on. And I'm like a little kid, like, yeah, I'm down to go for the right way to wait a damn minute. About to float away.
Oh, god damn it. That is hilarious. And,
So my one aunt was like,
Okay.
she was like, why don't
Okay,
you have me
Asabi.
take you to the park? I can still hear. I know
I
you
can still
hear
hear.
me.
Well, I mean,
I know you can hear me, and I know that you will let me fly into orbit. It's okay. I still love you, though. I still love you. We'll have a
pretty-
good run until
I'm-
this gust of wind takes me away. It's okay.
again, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I mean, pretty sure you can hear us, Chaos. I mean, everything's working.
First of all,
Everything's working, and the sound's coming through.
he don't leave me alone after he dressed me like Luigi. Because somebody was like, "Where's Mario?" Go ahead, Angry. You want to let it out? Y'all know that's what I look like. I look like a miniature.
Boing, boing.
Boom, boom,
Dun,
boom.
dun, dun.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
I will come back upstairs angry. That's what he said. You know what? I think I can teach classes after that video too. That's bad enough. A week before my birthday, one of my students was like, "Oh, when's your birthday?" I told him. They're like, "Oh, we have the same birthday." And they was like, "Well, how old will you be?" I told him. "Oh, so we don't have the same birthday." But did you just call me? Oh,
Disrespectful little shit.
yeah. Then I'm just like Luigi. I go to do the class. First of all, the subject matter. I know most people know the term Muggle from Harry Potter, but there was a war that had Muggle in it. So I'm trying to explain what Muggle is and not sound problematic or prejudiced or biased or racist towards people from India. Okay? Because that's what the term was used for at the time against them, and I'm trying to explain. They said, "How would you know about war? You're from a family of plumbers, Luigi." Class is over, you little rat bastards. I'm done fucking with all of y'all. This some bullshit. This fuck all y'all. I did still have the open discussion with the adults who were trying so hard not to make jokes. It's okay. It's cool. Classes on how to fix the transmission. For today only, for $29.95, free shipping, you can get your very own Chaos Kit. He comes with some of the attachments, because I'm going to keep some of them here.
She said I'm cutting off his balls.
I don't even know how to fix it. You know how I fix the transmission? Probably one of my brothers to come get my car and go take it to get it fixed. I do end up getting free oil changes, though.
I'm almost jealous.
And it's not often like something they're trying to flirt or something. They legitimately forget that I'm sitting there, and then they go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. We'll do this for free and we'll get it done." Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay. Because one time I just had a book with me. I had read 2 chapters before I realized they had forgotten about me.
Whoops.
Hey,
That was on them. And you got
You said
And you
made it
be-
right.
and you benefited.
And I bounce around to different places. They just all forget. Like, don't none of y'all see me? Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit.
When did I put my camouflage on?
Hey, there was a woman that tried to run me over in a motorized wheelchair today. And I apologized to
Jesus
her. I was like,
Christ.
oh, excuse me. And she,
Like, this bitch.
I love how Angry's doing the soundboard for him.
Ah, shit. Because, I mean, that's like, perfect spot for that one.
I'm just like, and then we go to check out. Her and her husband are like behind us in line. And I'm like, oh, please don't let this bitch try to run me over again. Please don't. Oh, please. Jesus. And her husband's like, yeah, after 19 years of marriage, yeah, she's scary. She ran you over, didn't she? She ran you.
And then we got damn card.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'll tell you
Like,
one
I'm
thing.
just-
I'll tell you one thing. One of the most fun things is taking those goddamn cards, those Walmart handicap cards, and racing them motherfuckers, man. Those shits is fun. Not gonna lie.
Move that fast.
Though, depending on here's the
I'm
thing.
Angry IT nerd.
Oh,
You know,
listen.
I can't say anything because
Listen, when I worked at Walmart, right, we were opening up a new store. So I transferred to that one. I'm opening it up, and then we got in our handicap cards. So I worked in automotive at the time. So when they came in, the only place to charge them at the time was an automotive because they didn't have the wires ran for up front yet. So we're charging them in automotive, and they get done, and so me and a couple other guys decide we're gonna race. We're gonna race up to the front. So we all get in there, and then, of course, we all get in our vehicles. And we proceed to take these slow ass moving motherfucking carts, maneuver them all throughout the aisle, make a sharp turn to go
Tortoise
to
in
the
hair with
front.
no hair.
Go. Did not give a fuck. We riding the motherfuckers, knocking
Like a bunch
shit
of
over.
giant Roombas, but nobody's cleaning.
Just knocking shit over. Didn't give a fuck. We just knocking shit over.
Mm-mm. I should have sent when she was still alive, my Aunt Brenda down there. Now my Aunt Brenda, every time she got a motorized wheelchair, she would modify them. This woman was getting tickets from the police in her chair. She sped out of church one time. My granny convinced her to go to church, right? And as an adult, I would go and spend the night at my granny's house, okay? Because I needed a break from my kids. And my granny needed a break from her kids. Were her kids grown and out the house? Yeah, but they would come visit. But not if I was there, because she said it was one-on-one time. So we went to church, and my granny's sister, my Aunt Brenda, was there. I don't know what was said to my Aunt Brenda, but she was ready to go. When I tell you she sped down one aisle, around, down another aisle, and out, I mean, she was gone quick. If you would have blinked 2 times, you would have missed her. And I looked at my granny, I said, how is she moving so fast? My granny said, we don't ever ask how Brenda does anything or why Brenda does anything. And I said, why? She said, 2 people have ever asked her those questions. I said, oh, well, what answers did they get? She said, when you find them 2 people, we'll get them answers. Oh, enough said.
Okay.
Enough said.
That's all I need to know.
But when she had me take her to traffic court twice because she got ticketed, I went because I needed to know how this was going to go. Okay. First of all, Sister Girl has no fear. She had no fear whatsoever. She cussing the officer out, the judge out, like, at, at her defense, her only defense, I'm old, black, and disabled. I'm sitting there like, how the fuck is this gonna work? Okay, one ticket got thrown out. Okay, one ticket got thrown out. A couple months later, she has me take her back. I'm like, you didn't learn the first time. Once again, I gotta see this through. This is my problem. I gotta stop seeing shit through. I gotta stop seeing shit through. This time she decided not to cuss everybody out. And they were like, oh, Miss blah, 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 you're going to have to pay this. She said, oh, don't worry. My niece is here. She's going to pay it. Is you got another niece here? Because it can't be me. What you mean?
Oh, shit.
I called my granny. I said, your sister is tripping. She said, she's not tripping. She said that you were going to pay it for her birthday. Her birthday is in 6 months? I'll pay it in 6 months? What you mean? I didn't get to.
Like, what the fuck?
Threaten me talking about, I won't get in the car with you if you don't pay. Well, as fast as that scooter going, you can get yourself on. I'm not.
All right. And at that brings us to the end of this show.
Hell of a hideout.
A hell of a hot end.
And we didn't wreck the car, Thomas.
We did not wreck the car. And hey, we did not get kicked off of TikTok either. So,
Wow.
all right. And we got coming up next is Conversations with T. Nathan. And in the morning will be Sound of Coffee. So on that one, we will be back in 7 whole days. And Thomas will be back. And so everyone, the villains are out.
Oh, yeah.
Right?